Hey guys, my name is Liam and this is Jeep Sheep TV reviews stuff. So you might have remembered if you've watched some of my videos that I reviewed a different flashlight than this one, and that would be this guy right here. It's fairly waterproof. It's got a nice USB chargy thing on the back, and it's got a lot of different options. I enjoyed this light quite a bit. Sanlinkee is the company that sent this to me. They sent it to me for free and asked me to review it, which I did. After doing so, they sent me this guy. This flashlight makes the other one look kind of like a joke. This is a work light, so not really a flashlight, I guess. And as you can tell, I've had plenty of time to use it. So this guy here is supposed to be a rugged, waterproof, super bright work light that you can use in your garage or really wherever. It's most ergonomic for situations where it can be sitting by itself, which is why it has a kickstand. You can use the kickstand, you can hang it from the kickstand, you can shove it in something. I did this under the hood of a Jeep and it worked really, really well. And of course it can sit on flat surfaces. The other thing that this light does, and similar to the other light, is it does have a USB port on the back here. You can use that to charge a phone or other device like my camera here, and it charges via USB. It is a rechargeable light, no batteries needed. This thing is actually really, really cool. I have splashed coolant on it. I have dropped it into where I had also splashed coolant, I suppose. And it's got this cool little door here to protect the sensitive electronic parts. That is a very nice watertight seal. It has an indicator on the back here to show you the battery level. You can see here there's 3 dots. Oh, it's gone now, but there's 3 dots and you can see that 2 of them turned on, telling me that I am not at full charge right now, and then they go away as to not waste battery. That is super useful. Also, well, I guess it's really crazy bright. This light is insane. I really, really enjoy how bright it is. Now, I know that other lights on the market are probably just as bright. This one, they did some innovative things. They have 2 different LEDs, so that way one's more of a spotlight and one is more of a flood, and that gives you the ability to have just a better lighting situation. It's not, see, you got the spot here, that's a little bit pinpointed, but you still have all of this around here is well illuminated, all the way out to the edge of the frame over here and over there. It really does illuminate the subject very well. My only complaint would be at times it was actually too bright for what I was doing. This work light is an incredibly robust design. I can't seem to find a seam on it anywhere, and I have not run it underwater as they do in their promotional video, but I can imagine it would do just fine. I have, like I said, put it in some pretty unfortunate and harsh conditions. Now, the other thing is that sometimes you're working for a long period of time and you exhaust the battery. So I was working on Jeep, we had just put a new engine in it and we're gonna be under the hood for a while. And it illuminated the area incredibly well down to, gosh, what did it get? It was like almost 30 degrees that night. It really sucked to be out there. It was doing well in the cold weather. When it was time to charge the battery, those 3 lights started flashing at me to indicate that it's going to need charge soon. And I love what they did here. They did a great job of giving you an early warning because it did work quite a while with those lights flashing. And I needed that because my hands were tied up. I was working on something. I couldn't just get up and charge it. Then when I charged it, I'd say it sat for maybe an hour and I needed it again really bad. So I grabbed it and all my dreams came true. It had enough charge for quite a while. It's at least a few hours. So after just an hour of charging, it was back up and ready to go. This light was an incredibly valuable asset. I didn't know what to expect and just kind of threw it right in the mix. And really, it did a great job. This light is also useful out of the garage or shop. I took this into the house the other day when a storm killed our power. Setting it on a shelf and turning it on, it became the light for the entire room and it did a beautiful job of that. I honestly didn't wish for any more light. I did all of my same work as I normally would have, just with this instead of a ceiling light. And it did, like I said, a really good job. And of course, that battery life was exceptional as well. A quick recap on what that is that you're getting. It is a light that has a spot and a flood. Supposedly you can switch between spot and flood by half pressing the button. I cannot figure out how to do that, but supposedly that's an option. Now, with that being said, I've never really desired to have one of these on. Having them both on is perfectly fine, and the battery life is sufficient enough to where you don't necessarily notice that, oh my gosh, I have to turn one on because it's going to die right away. That was not an issue whatsoever. The other thing you're getting is the rugged design, which I can attest to. I have dropped it, and I have put it in wet and unsavory conditions, as you can tell by how nasty it is. And then you've got this little backplate, which the only complaint I would have is that it might be a little difficult to open because it is a watertight seal. And inside, you're getting an indicator, as well as it is rechargeable, and it can charge other devices. Also, you touch the little button here, and it will tell you, without turning the light on, what your battery level is. So, I like getting free products. I understand that makes me biased towards the products because I didn't pay anything for them, but this one really did amaze me. The last flashlight I enjoyed quite a bit, and this one just knocks its pants off. So, Sanlinkee, it's got some crazy long title. I'll post a link down below. If you use that link, I do get a little piece of the pie, so thank you for that. All right, see you later, guys. Thank you.